Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Avery and I make videos all about personal finance and budgeting and sometimes grocery shopping. So let's go ahead and get into it. I wanted to make this video today because I need to be accountable. So I'm trying to get back into grocery shopping and just cooking at home after this month of December. And after having, eating out like a lot with both just in general, and also just having like extravagant meals that I didn't make for the holidays. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I will try to name the prices on everything. And side note, I broke my tripod, or my handheld tripod, so hopefully this is not too shaky. Okay, so let's go over here. These potatoes, I don't remember already. I think I spent, I'm gonna look at my receipt. I spent $3.49 on these red potatoes, and I will talk about the meals that I'm going to be making with everything as well. I bought these 2 bags of long grain white rice. They were $1.50 each, so it's $3 for both of them. For these grape tomatoes, they were $2.99, but I had a 45-cent coupon. This garlic powder was actually 75 cents. It had a what is this? A manager's special, I guess, on it. So that was kind of nice because I needed garlic powder. As far as this, ignore that if you just heard a loud crashing. As far as this goes, I got this barbecue sauce because for the New Year's, I'm going to be making a pork loin, and I'm going to have sauerkraut with it, and I'm also going to have these red potatoes with them. So that's why I have that. Let me just zoom out a little bit. So it was $3.49. These white cheddar Smart Food, this was also $3.49, I believe. Basically, I do have more snack food than I have in previous videos, simply because I'm trying to make it more realistic to eat at home, even if I'm feeling lazy. So I might as well get a few snacks that I like, even though in general, I don't really eat a lot of snacks. Like, I eat chips and salsa, or chips and guac, actually. I don't buy salsa. And I like these white cheddar from my college days, so I thought I might as well get some of those. Speaking of salsa or tortilla chips, these were $1.50 each, so it was $3 for both of them. For the pinto beans, they were 79 cents each, and then the sweet corn, I believe it was also 79 cents each. For the sauerkraut, I don't know. I don't know if it's tradition where you live. I think it's more located in just like the Midwest, I guess, or like, I'm not sure. I was reading about it today, but my family always ate like pork and sauerkraut for the New Year's, so I'm going to do that myself. This time I actually wanted to get, if we go over here, I mentioned I got a pork loin and it was $9.96, and I actually wanted to get country style ribs is what my mom suggested, but Kroger is a flop and they did not have them, even though their app said they had them, but whatever. So I bought the pork loin instead for $9.96. I'm not a huge fan of pork loin, but it'll be fine, at least for the New Year's, and it's a lot of meat, so I should be good with that. So back to the sauerkraut. The sauerkraut was, I'm checking the receipt now. I believe it was $1.99, so I bought the cheapest sauerkraut, basically. And then for these tortillas, I believe they were $2.79. Hold on a second. They were $3.49, so I did get those. Tonight I'm making like a chicken stir fry taco thing, so that's why I bought those, because I just wanted to put the stir fry in the tacos. It's something I like to do. Yeah, so then going along with the tacos, I like to make guacamole or just put avocado on any sort of my rice bowls or tacos. So I got 5 of these, and they are 77 cents each. These are the jumbo kind that they sell. So they were on sale for 77 cents each, which I like because they're the bigger ones, of course. And then I had a coupon in the mail for 60 cents off of 3 of them. Three of them, so I made sure I bought at least 3 of them. These Tillamook, I think that's how you pronounce it, this cheese, they had a digital coupon for these, making them $1.99 each. I don't normally buy like non-Kroger brand things if I can help it, especially for like their dairy and meat products. But since these were on sale and they were cheaper than the Kroger branded stuff, I decided to buy them. And I also just like trying them. They're not the same as like Kroger's cheeses. Like it's a very like thick style, so it's kind of interesting. Sushi aisle, I like to get the vegan classic roll. So it's just an avocado roll and it was $5.79. So these, okay, this is really throwing it back to childhood. I used to get, I think they were, I don't know if they're the same or what, but when I was a kid, this packet, we would get the blue one. I swear it's like the same thing. They just changed the color of it. And it would be, maybe it was just like a bean burrito, but I wanted to get some of these because I needed something easy when I am, just don't feel like cooking. And honestly, I don't think these are really bad sodium-wise, since I do like to watch my sodium. Yeah, they're 250 milligrams. Could be a lot worse, but I like to eat these with sour cream because I love sour cream. But as far as how much they cost, I don't know. I don't buy them that often, so I'm never really like sure on the price of things that I don't buy. Like I don't think I've bought these in years. So they were, oh, I swear it did not say that much. So I guess they were $5.99 is what my receipt is saying. So if I would have noticed that, I probably wouldn't have bought them. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't notice it. Okay, the cuties. So clementines, don't normally buy these, but they're very easy to eat and it's nice to get a different variety of fruit, I guess. These I had a digital coupon for, and I believe they were $2.99 for the whole package. Grapes, price of grapes have gone up. So I believe it used to be $1.88 a pound, and when I went today, they were $2.79 a pound. And also their quality of their grapes, like their supply wasn't too great. I personally like the red grapes is what I've been into lately. I used to be really into green grapes as a kid, but lately I've been into red grapes. So this just packed, and it's not even a lot. Like it's kind of hard to tell, but it's not that much grapes. It was over $5 for this. So maybe grapes are about to get phased out of my diet for a while. As far as bananas go, they're always pretty cheap. It's like 25 cents each, and I bought 5 bananas. They're high in potassium, which is great for me when I'm trying to eat a low sodium, high potassium diet. Another thing that's very high in potassium is avocados and also spinach, which I didn't buy today because I already have some in the fridge. As far as like bananas and grapes and like clementines, those are just snacks for me. And then as far as like the cheese goes, I put it on top of like scrambled eggs, and I put it on top of like rice bowls and tacos and things like that, and also salads. I bet these would be really good on salads. I like to make spinach based salads instead of like lettuce based, and not really kale based because it's kind of hard on the digestive system, at least for me personally. So yeah, that's what I like to do with that. This, okay, I never buy this, but I was looking on their Kroger's app, and these had a digital coupon for $5.99. So I think they were originally like maybe $10. And I decided to get them. It's just like their chicken party wings from Heritage Farm. It's a nice size bag as far as one person goes, and since they're frozen, they should last a pretty long time. And then as far as like what I'm going to do with these, I'm probably gonna most likely just take them to my boyfriend's house because he has an air fryer. I don't have an air fryer. Side note, I don't have an air fryer. I also don't have a rice cooker, and I should probably get a rice cooker. I just cook my rice on the stove, and I'm fine with it. Like I know how to cook rice, but I feel like it would just be so much easier to have a rice cooker. I don't know. But I decided to get these because they were pretty cheap, and I am trying to up my protein content. I've been tracking my meals lately, and before the holidays, I was tracking my meals, and one thing I noticed is that I'm just not getting enough protein. Like I'm getting way too much carbs, and I'm not getting enough protein. And I think part of the reason is because I eat a largely vegetarian diet 99% of the time, it feels like, or for at least 2/3 of my meals. If I eat 3 meals a day, and then my snacks are also either they're vegetarian, so it just doesn't lean itself to a lot of protein intake unless you are clearly trying to put like a lot of effort into it, which I don't. So that's why my meat intake is kind of up too, and I have been buying a lot of cheese because it's also high in protein. I also bought Greek yogurt, not in this haul, but in a different one. Or I didn't film it actually. I bought Greek yogurt because it's also a good replacement for sour cream, in my opinion. They don't taste quite the same, but they kind of serve the same purpose. So there's a tip for you if you want to if you want to get some extra like protein in your diet, but kind of like sneak it in there, if that makes sense. Okay, these. I just thought these looked interesting. So it's the Mrs. T's classic onion pierogies. I've never bought these before. I think they were $4.29, but I just wanted, again, something easy, kind of like the bean and cheese burritos, that if I need to have like a lazy meal, I can still eat at home without jeopardizing, or I'm not jeopardizing, it's just like cheaper to eat at home, so I might as well get things that I can eat even if I don't feel like cooking that much, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's why I bought those, and they had a few different flavors. I feel like these are kind of regional. Like pierogies are a big thing in Pennsylvania, which I've traveled to before, and yeah, I don't know much what else to say about them other than I wanted to get the classic onion flavor. They had like cheddar. They had like a baked potato one, which kind of sounds good. But as far as what I'd do with these is obviously I would just heat them up and then I'd have some sort of vegetable on the side. Like I have some canned like mixed vegetables in the pantry or the cabinet, I guess. I don't have a pantry. So I would probably eat that with this, or I'd make a salad or something to eat on the side. But yeah, so that is everything I bought. Oh wait, that's a lie. One thing I bought that's not on here was bottled water, which don't come for me, but I do get bottled water, not to drink all of the time, but to take with my medicine that I have to take. I kind of have a pill taking phobia, and for some reason it's a lot easier to take the medicine and not choke on it if you have a bottled water, not versus like a glass of water. But I do have a what's it called, a water purifier, like a Brita filter that I keep in the fridge. The only time I use the Kroger, like the bottled water, is when I'm taking the medicine. So a pack of it lasts me quite a while. Yeah, that's my spiel on that. So as far as how much I spent, everything here that you see, including the water, which you don't see because I didn't take it out of the car because I'm lazy, was $106. I bought a few things that aren't included, but they're not groceries. I separate out my groceries and my household categories on my budget, so those aren't included here, and I'm not including it in the price either. So $106 is what everything was originally. After like coupons, sales, etc., this came down to $72. So I feel like that's a pretty good haul for what I got, or at least I'm personally fine with it, and it should last me quite a while since I am one person. Sometimes I share my food with my boyfriend, but it's not that often, so I'm not too worried about that. I am going to share the New Year's meal with him because why wouldn't I, obviously. I mean, pork loin, how many pounds is this? It's like 3.5 pounds. I just can't eat that much as one person. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'm gonna try to make higher quality food videos in the future. For one, I might even get my tripod or my handheld tripod fixed. But until then, just stay tuned for more budgeting videos. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye now.